In the land of Karnataka, long before the mighty empires of the south rose to power, there lived a prince whose story would transcend time, Bahubali. But who was this Bahubali? Was he a mere character in grand myths, or a real historical figure who left behind a legacy of wisdom, renunciation, and spiritual enlightenment? Today, we uncover the truth behind the legend, separating history from fiction and tracing the journey of one of India's most revered spiritual icons. Bahubali, whose name means the one with strong arms, was born into the royal Ikshvaku dynasty as the son of King Rishabhanatha, the first Tirthankara of Jainism. His story is narrated in the Adipurana, a 9th-century text written by the Jain Acharya Janasena. Unlike the cinematic warrior Bahubali who fights epic battles for thrones and empires, the historical Bahubali is revered for his spiritual victory over ego and materialism. He grew up in a world of luxury, skilled in warfare and governance, yet his destiny was not to rule a kingdom but to conquer the self. When King Rishabhanatha renounced worldly life to become a monk, his kingdom was divided between his two sons, Bharata, the eldest, and Bahubali. But ambition often leads to conflict. Bharata, seeking to expand his influence, demanded full control over Bahubali's territory. When negotiations failed, the two brothers prepared for war. But Jain philosophy discourages bloodshed, so they resorted to a unique form of conflict resolution, a series of duels, wrestling, water combat, and a staring contest. Bahubali defeated Bharata in every trial, proving his strength and skill. Yet, standing victorious, Bahubali felt no joy. He looked at his trembling brother and realized the futility of such conquests. What was the worth of defeating his own flesh and blood? What did victory mean if it brought no peace to the heart? That moment of reflection changed Bahubali forever. Rejecting the throne and all material possessions, he chose the path of renunciation. He began his penance by standing in the Kayotsarga posture, motionless, with arms by his side, in complete meditation. He remained in this posture for a year, so still that anthills rose around his feet and vines climbed his body. He endured hunger, thirst, and extreme weather without flinching, proving his detachment from the physical world. Through this intense meditation, Bahubali attained Kevala Jnana, absolute knowledge, or enlightenment. He became a true victor, not of kingdoms, but of himself. In Jainism, this moment marks the highest state of spiritual achievement, making Bahubali an eternal symbol of inner victory over pride and ego. Centuries after his enlightenment, Bahubali's legacy inspired King Kayotsarga, a Jain minister and general of the Ganga dynasty, to commission one of the greatest architectural marvels of India. In 981 AD, the colossal statue of Gommateshwara was carved out of a single block of granite at Shravanabelagola in Karnataka. Standing at 57 feet tall, this monolithic statue is one of the largest in the world and a testament to ancient Indian craftsmanship. The serene expression on Bahubali's face reflects perfect inner peace, while the creepers carved around his legs symbolize his long, unbroken meditation. Every 12 years, devotees from across the world gather for the Mahamastakabhisheka festival, where the statue is anointed with milk, saffron, sandalwood, and even gold, an awe-inspiring sight that has been performed for over 1,000 years. Bahubali's story is more than a tale of ancient spirituality. It is a powerful reminder of what true victory means. In a world where success is often measured by wealth, titles, and power, Bahubali teaches us that real conquest lies in overcoming ego and desire. His journey from a powerful prince to an enlightened ascetic challenges us to reflect: are we chasing temporary victories, or striving for lasting peace? Bahubali's life offers a blueprint for living with humility, detachment, and purpose, values that remain as relevant today as they were over 2 millennia ago. Modern cinema's Bahubali, popularized by S.S. Rajmouli's blockbuster films, is a fictional warrior prince who battles for justice and thrones. Though the name draws inspiration from the Jain Bahubali, their stories are entirely different. The real Bahubali's greatest battle was not against armies but against himself, a conquest of the soul, not of kingdoms. Understanding this distinction helps us appreciate the depth and spiritual significance of the historical Bahubali's legacy. So, who was Bahubali? He was more than a prince, more than a statue, and certainly more than a legend. He was a seeker of truth, a conqueror of ego, and an eternal symbol of inner peace. His story continues to inspire millions of Jain followers and spiritual seekers worldwide, proving that the greatest victory is not over others, but over ourselves. When you hear the name Bahubali, remember, behind the fictional warrior lies a timeless real-life icon of peace, renunciation, and enlightenment. His journey is not just history, it's a call to rise above pride and seek the highest purpose of life.